Hi there, I'm Cliff Rohde, and I wanted to talk with you a little bit about website security today, specifically about website security while browsing. And so, what this is about really is the difference between sites that begin with HTTP and those sites that begin with HTTPS. If they have that S at the end, the idea is that they're secure. They're a secure browsing environment. The reason why we're talking about this today and why secure browsing is even more important than it ever was before is that the makers of the mainstream browsers, Google Chrome, Firefox, together they have about a 67% share or so of the marketplace of browsers. So it's a lot of people using those browsers to browse the web. They have made changes to the way that websites show up in those browsers that suggest that a site may not be secure. And the last thing you want to do, I think, is show to a visitor a site that says it's not secure. And I want to show you what I mean. So if we take a look, and I'm going to be looking up here, the browser, follow my mouse here. If you look up here where it says, we're looking at the GoatCloud browser, the GoatCloud website, and this is Chrome, and it says this site is secure. You can see that there's an HTTPS along with the rest of the domain name. So that's terrific. That's exactly what we want. And in a minute, I'm going to show you what would happen if this site were not secure, or if another site is not secure. So what I've done here is I've brought in, you can see another image here that you can see it's covering up my video. But anyway, what happens is we looked at other websites and that are not secure. They don't have HTTPS, they are only HTTP. And so we can see that what happens here is that in Firefox, down here, we get this padlock with a red line through it. Contrast that with the green padlock that Chrome is showing us. And in Chrome, we get a message that says not secure. There's no padlock at all. And so what has happened is that for those websites that either collect credit card information or collect password information, Google has indicated with Chrome that they are not secure, suggesting to the visitor, really, do not go here or go here at your own risk. It's not a terrific message that you want to be conveying as a website owner to your visitors. And so Google has indicated as well that as time goes on, more and more pages on the internet, if they are not HTTPS, will receive the same kind of treatment where Google will indicate that they are not secure. I believe that what's going to happen first is it's a rollout for incognito browsing. If you go to HTTPS, where your identity is shielded, those are going to show up as not secure if it's not an HTTPS website. And then later on, for all browsing, any website that is not HTTPS will get this insecure listing or not secure listing. So it's really a heavy-handed method by Google to try to get you and makers of other browsers to get you as a website owner to make sure that your site has HTTPS installed. So now, to put together a secure browsing environment, what's required? Well, don't give up all hope. I mean, it's not an entirely complicated process to make your site HTTPS. It's not terribly expensive, but certainly there is a cost involved. Either it's going to be money out of your pocket because you're paying someone to buy what's called a security certificate and have that installed. If you're not paying for a certificate because you get a free one, and there are some free ones available out there, you're probably paying for someone's time, or it's your own time, and time is money. So a couple of places that you might want to think about are Let's Encrypt, and that is a place where you can get a free security certificate if your host is willing to put it on your website. There are some hosts, and GoatCloud is actually one of them. We cannot offer Let's Encrypt security certificates because our underlying provider will not have them installed. There is an option, though, still, even if you have some website hosts that cannot do Let's Encrypt, is to go via Cloudflare. So Cloudflare is what's called a Content Delivery Network, or CDN. If you go to Cloudflare and set up an account, it'll help actually probably with the speed of your website, and that's a good thing. But also, Cloudflare helps to mitigate attacks against a website or even prevent attacks. And on top of things, you can actually get a free security certificate from Cloudflare that you can put on your website. In the case of GoatCloud hosting, that is something that we can provide to people on most websites. So the message here, and actually I'm just going to come back to me so that I can really tell you the message. So the message here really is that the time for internet security is now for to provide a secure browsing environment to your visitors. I mean, also on the positive side of things, even though it is a rather heavy-handed tactic by browser makers to make you go to secure, is that search engines also prefer secure websites, and so all other things being equal, if your competitors do not have a secure website and you do, you should show up a little bit better in search results too. And at the end of the day, you're providing an experience to your visitor that they feel a little bit more comfortable with. And that really is an important message to take away from this. So I hope this was helpful. And please let us know if we can help you out with this at all. Thanks a lot.